My experience today at Finishers Church was phenomenal. I came in with questions about, things that God is leading me to do with fear, and I feel that the word today, Pastor Pierre spoke about taking big steps and knowing that God is with you no matter what the problem is, that there's no need to feel inadequate. And I feel like that was what I needed to hear in order for me to take the next steps in my walk with Christ. What stuck with me the most was when he said to use what you got. Basically, move in what you have and work with what you got and be creative with what you have to make sure that, you got to work with the small stuff first in order to get your big blessing in the end.
So it's not, just with money, it's with gifts, it's with talents, it's, things that he gives us. We have to be willing and available for him to use us. We have to, he starts us off, we can only go so far, in showing our talents and our abilities and everything, and we'll be adequate once he helps us do those things. It's not that we're doing it, it's him. He's using us to do those things, and he's bringing out those talents and those abilities in us. A quick example, I actually learned to play the piano here, like just by ear. I would hear notes and stuff like that, and that's what he brought out of me. Like prior to that, it was like I never used to play the piano at all. Like I heard music and stuff and I loved it, but then like it was here, I saw the piano sitting there and I was like, we were breaking down. I was like, I might as well just, mess around a little bit, and then I started playing here, So God really brought out those things in me, and I see day in and day out bringing those things out in me and other people around here, their artistic abilities, their, singing, their, sports, whatever it may be. He's bringing that out in us. So we can't do that without him first, instilling that in us and, just trusting and, letting him use us.
Experience today was actually wonderful today. Actually with Pastor Pierre actually coming from the Bible, from the chapter Exodus, on how Moses felt that he was inaccurate, protesting to God, like, who am I to bring your people out of the hands of the Egyptians. Today I've learned that it doesn't matter how we feel, it's how God feel about us, and that he's always at our side. And that I can apply that to my everyday life. With his issues with his stuttering, and with him feeling like he wasn't too sure, pretty much feeling unsure about himself. That stuck out to me with my situations that I dealt with in the past, feeling unsure on how I could do things, or if I can't do things better. But when you submit yourself totally unto God and you let God take over totally, you learn to find out that yes, I've always been adequate to do God's work.
It was excellent. I wasn't intending on coming today because I had an extra shift that they asked me to stay for, but I wound up getting canceled 3 hours in, so I'm rushing here to get to the word, and it was just on time. What stuck out for me was when he said, don't just shoot for, the finish line, but shoot for the steps to get there. And that spoke volumes to me, because it's a lot of things I know that God's telling me I need to do to get where he wants me to be. So I needed to be here, so I'm grateful for that.